Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Definitely Not Mechanics. It's Logan here. Today we're working on the Mercedes. But before we get into that, I'd like to cover one thing that I'm sure you've noticed already within the first few seconds of this video. We're at a different shop. This is my home and garage, and I'm not working from home due to COVID. We had a little bit of an issue with the shop that we were at. That's still getting resolved, so we don't want to release too many details about it right now. Zach, Nick, and myself will film a video in the near future discussing all of that as soon as we've got all of our stuff and everything's collected and we know the full story. So right now we're still kind of out of the loop on it, which is a wild thought. So today we're going to be pulling bumpers off. We're going to figure out where our fuel leak is, because if you remember from the video that we lowered it, this thing is gushing fuel out now and we can't even get it started because so much fuel is coming out. I'm assuming pump, filter, lines, somewhere around the rear area. I hope it's not the fucking tank because that thing's low. I'm probably going to be fixing a couple other things on here as well. Just kind of as I go, what's easy, quick, get it done, and just get my hands on this car because I miss this raggedy old bitch. All right, so let's get into it. You guys keep your hands clean.
I'm not that strong. It's hard to push and steer.
We hit the exhaust. So until we get some ramps, we don't really have a place to jack up on because the fuel tank's in the way. So we've just been fucking up this pinch weld right here. Seems to be doing all right. I think it'll hold. This thing's made of metal, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're gonna start with the bumper. Looks like it's probably the easiest thing to come off. We'll pull that bolt off there. There's another one on the other side. And it should just kind of fall off from there, hopefully. Hopefully. This is getting cut. Need that. I don't need that. Shit. They had a toe hitch welded to this at one time. How do you get that off? Oh, okay. Sick. Looks way cleaner with it off too. I mean, it definitely did not help this side because this side still looks like garbage. But one day soon, we're gonna weld some pieces onto here with loops. That way we can hook a chain to it and see if we can pull it back and get some of these big crinkles out. Well, we're up under here looking for stuff that's leaking, other than the rear cover here. This looks pretty wet. That looks like it's going into our fuel filter. This is our pump. So we're good there. Honestly, I don't even see like a major fluid leak. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that wasn't gas coming out of here. Okay, so I just dumped a gallon of gas in there. I don't see anything dripping out yet. It's tilted forward, so everything is gonna go towards the sump. We can maximize our 1 gallon. Now let's start this bad boy. Oh, I guess it's not gonna start without a battery, huh? So, as soon as I turned on the fuel pump, it started spewing out. I think it's safe to say we've got a fuel pump issue then. That makes sense. Maybe the diff cover's not leaking. Maybe it's just fuel. All right, let's squeeze up on here and figure this out. Okay, so this 100% is the fuel line that's leaking. You can see how that is the only thing that's wet under here. Squirting right out to here. I can feel it. There's a crack on the other side, like probably it dry rotted. It looks like that disconnects here and then right back to there as well. So this is our culprit right here. As I suspected, I was correct. Looks like the filter has been changed, but this wasn't. And I'm sure they tweaked it all kinds of ways when they did it. And you can see all of the little cracks in there. That's where it's all leaking out of, is just spewing. So I got that pulled off so we can measure the ends and figure out what we need to do for this. Maybe just a piece of braided line or just a piece of regular line. I don't know what we can pull that off of or where we can order that from, but about to do some research on that. Next, I gotta drop this ass end down, figure out how to make this do a 360 so I can take the front bumper off. Figure that out right now. Okay, got all the gas mopped up. This is pushed out. Man, it just looks cleaner without a bumper on it. Now it's time, pull the front bumper off. I guess I'll just do it out here since it's not raining anymore. And there's really no way that I can turn this thing around by myself. Well, I can't say that this is the right way to pull it off, but certainly one way. I'm surprised that this is the first one to break. Oh, all right. Cool. Full front end off. Don't need that. I don't need this either. Ooh, that's pretty fresh. Well, while I had it out, I figured I might as well. Ooh, that looks bad. I might as well start figuring out how to get this exhaust off of here. So it looks like the manifold comes into a split pipe. This is the piece that's catching on everything because it's hanging so fucking low. But I don't want to jack up on it and fuck up the rest of it. So I don't think it'll just bend this. I think it'll start fucking up the manifold too. And boy, I don't want to find out how hard it is to find a manifold for this. So I'm just gonna unbolt this piece. Well, like everything in this car, the O2 sensor is just kind of half-assed wired in here. So I'm just going to cut the wires, and we'll figure out the rest later when it comes to that. Ha ha ha! This piece of shit. All right, this is free. It was in the way. Now it is not. Now we have ground clearance and sweet exhaust tunes, I'm sure. Jesus Christ. Well, one of those might as well situations. This is all fucked up. I've got pliers. Honestly, one of my most favorite tools that I've bought off a Snap-on truck is this Blue Point hammer set. It comes with a sweet ass case that has all of these removable ends. It's got some body working ones, some really soft ones if you're hitting some wood, and then it's got a metal end, and then obviously our good old rubber. And it's weighted. This thing is beautiful. Look at that. Just look at it. Got some stuff falling out here. I don't know what that is. Let's keep hammering. The thing is, I've got friends that are professional fender rollers. When they see this, they're gonna be like, what the fuck, dude, you should have just called me. My fender roller's currently at a friend's house right now, and I haven't had time to go get it because he kind of lives far away. But the hammer works great. I mean, look at that. Get all that bacon out, smooth it, pull all that paint off because we don't need that. Yeah, we're good. Well, we've made some progress. It's moved a little. Fixed the fender. No bumpers. Fixed our clearance issue. Hey man, I think we're on a pretty good streak. We know what we need to fix the fuel issue. I know we definitely need some plexiglass windows, that's for sure. We got clearance. We can take it in the garage. Finally get it over that lip. Look at that. Ground clearance for days. Sure, we got tons of it. We gotta figure out something about that compressor though so I can air up the tires. Flat tires are hard to push. Be sure to check out the merch on definitely-notmechanics.com. Use discount code POLE at checkout. That's P-O-L-E. You can get 5% off your order, just like Zach got 5% off his truck when he hit that motherfucker. Later.